Man, I drunk that shit from 14 to 34.
Wow.
14 to 35.
Wow.
No kind of stop. No penitentiary time, no getting away to little probate, whatever. But basically 20 years. So for me to come out of that mother with kidneys, health, chains and houses and real estate and money and cars, and I'm good.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
And like I say, when you think about just all of the stuff that's happening, man, I gotta ask you about Lil Durk. I gotta ask you about it. The fact of how they came, and should you be talking on these phones? I don't know none of the case specifics, but these phones, I had a guy to tell me if you can't say it in court, don't say it on the phone.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man. You just got through talking about a Bentley. When we picked up that phone, Bentley's on the phone.
Yes.
If you pick up that phone and touch any one of them apps right now, Bentley's on there.
Yep.
You know, but you know, I said that to say the things that's happening to us on this telephone, we acting like it's new. All this has been happening, man. It's just, man, let me tell you something, man. One thing about it, man, that money gonna make you more what you is. That's for sure. Whatever you is. So sometimes, man, hey man, like them, you got to put a lot of effort and money into changing them surroundings and all them different things. It's hard, man. Like I tell people all the time, ALD always on me about, listen, man, that happened to have that string, that puppet that keeps them along and keep it. Man, you got to let it go sometime fully. You got to actually pick a choice: the money or these niggas.
That's real.
It's hard.
It's hard, but
it's hard because when you're a street nigga and where you come from, they force you to think that you got to do both. Hey man, you got the money, you got to, man. Sometime God is gonna put a situation in front of you and make you pick the money or the niggas.
Wow. And you'll
be surprised how many times we pick the niggas.
That's why I said why.
Because we want both of it. You know what I'm saying? We think we can have both of it, and man, it's very little time that you can get both. The money and the niggas.
Or some people feel like they got to get the money first and then pull back for the...
And it's cool, man. It's all about what you want to give back and do, man. Sometimes sometimes the jobs that we got for them, they ain't want, man. They want the other jobs, shooters and such and such. And man, listen, it don't take nothing but one mistake. And here we are. That one mistake, you know, it's an avalanche.
You one that been out here for a long time, man, dealing with a lot of different things, dealing with those friends that might have still been stuck in the streets, but trying to understand how to stay to be a part of your life. Mm-hmm. And you know already you can't be attached to none of this stuff because you got too much riding on it. How many times that happened to you to where you like, dang, man, I know I love the nigga, but I got a problem.
All the time. And it made me change my game. Like, for instance, I don't stay nowhere. Like, you know, we here, Dallas, you know, I got a show tonight, it's over. It's back on the road.
I knew that.
We back on, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been on see, man, like, that's why a lot of times, man, I get into so much shit with the youngsters and different people and key acting funny, arrogant. No, I just been doing this for 30 years, so my life has changed in the game 5 or 6 or 7 times. Wow. So people thinking that I'm rushing, I'm always moving fast and keep trying to get out of there. No, man, I got 4 or 5 people with me that my responsibility is getting them back to their families, not me laying up in these rooms, all this here, knocking these girls down, they waking up. I don't do none of that no more. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like staying at the hotel. That hotel money that they pay me, I pay that to my drivers.
That's real.
We ain't doing no smoking, no drinking. See, it's just different things. Ain't no smoking and drinking on the road with me.
No.
Squares and car. Not saying we can't get out of it, man. When the car get pulled up, we just gonna get the ticket. We ain't got to discuss the squares with this motherfucker smelling like none of that. I don't play none of them games. This is growth that I had to do. Other thing about it is, it's just different decisions that I done made throughout my life. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? I've took all that out. I'm gonna drink some little liquor, but this syrup and this. And guess what? I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not judging. I don't care how many cups you pulled up. That's a choice and a decision you got to come to yourself. It wasn't good for me. I've been out 14 years straight.
Wow, congratulations.
Not a sip, not a drink, not a deuce, not an ace, not a cup, not a nothing. I knew that wasn't for me. Now if you my partner, you come ask me, I'm gonna tell you how fucked up it is for you. But if you don't, I'm gonna let you figure that out on your own because I've been young, I've been there and such. I just know that in order for me to make this money, get these people back to their house, get to where I need to go, that this is the way that I had to set my life up. Wow. And it changed my whole complete life. I'd be mad at God sometimes. You know, I'm just playing God. I ain't mad at you. But what I mean by that is I wish I would have knew early. Mm-hmm. If I would have knew what that particular move and what that particular thing was going to do for me, I'd have been quit.
That's real.
I'd have been quit. So I tell people all the time, man, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm an OG, man. You know, even though I look a little young, I'm still an OG. And I just ain't at an age, man, where I'm finna be getting up these cups everywhere. So my health is everything to me. I'm so happy to be behind. I drunk. So let me see. That means I've been stopped since I was about 34. Man, I drunk that shit from 14 to 34.
Wow.
14 to 35.
Wow.
No kind of stop, no penitentiary time, no getting away to live probate, whatever. But basically 20 years. So for me to come out of that mother with kidneys, health, chains and houses and real estate and money and cars and all that, I'm good.
Wow.
And I always tell people, man, take your time with it, do whatever, such. But I understand that the culture and we have to be alone, whatever, what it look good and such. Sometimes them cups and them squares ain't no different than the chains and the jackets. They're part of the look.
That's
so
real.
you just gotta, you gotta manage it.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.